I think physically I'm able to do that because last year in 2018 I've achieved 9.91 twice and 9.92 once. So I am able to say that I'm physically ready. But to achieve something, better than your previous personal best, you need a good time and your condition. I don't know whether I can achieve that tomorrow. I hope so. I remember in 2015. When you were preparing for the Rio Olympic Games, you set up a meet record here in Shanghai at the Diamond League. So this year, I know definitely you are preparing for the Tokyo Games. So what is your form and what are you hoping to achieve this time in Shanghai?
没错，我已经不知道自己参加过多少次这个上海钻石联赛了。但是
Yeah, you're right. I've been frequent. I've made frequent appearance here at the Diamond League Shanghai. I lost count how many times I've been here. Yeah, you're right. Next year we have the Tokyo Games, and this year, in the later half of the year, we have the World Championship. So I have to, I plan to release my form in the later half of this year. So this time in Shanghai, I had set my target at 19 meters. I won't play at my best, but still, 19 meters is my target.
Yeah, I agree. The last 2 years, start of Diamond League season was very special for javelin, also for myself. I was able to get away with 2 wins, with 2 really big throws over 90 meter, and everybody is seeking for these 90 meter throws now, even though I always have to get people to the ground and say, hey, this is magical, this is special, it's still the 90 meters. I'm prepared to throw far. I'm looking forward to compete tomorrow. But I really don't know if we can get the 90, if we get the second podium again with 2 strong boys from the German javelin squad on top. But it's about the competition, it's about getting into season. And again, I can just commit that it's also a really long season. So for me, it's going to be the start of a nice first part of the season. Yeah, preparations went really well. So we've been training intense. We've been staying on the same track we've been before, so no magic, nothing miracles, nothing crazy. We went back to the roots, so really normal, stable technique, trying to stay healthy on the way to Tokyo because Tokyo is getting closer and closer.
It's not really a challenge, doing both of them just because I've done it for so long. In college, that's just what I trained for, running the 100. And the 200 outdoors, the 60 indoors, just being an all-around sprinter, even doing relays, 4x1 and the 4x4 in college, I think really prepared me to be a professional and try to go for both events. And so, yeah, I was supposed to run both last year. I ended up getting injured and just decided to focus on the 100. But, coming into this year, that was always the plan, to try to attack both of them and, try to make the team in both and go for the gold medal in both of them. So we'll see what happens. But, yeah, it's hard to not look forward to Tokyo and just focus on, this season because growing up, making the Olympic team and being an Olympian is something that you dream about, and that's the pinnacle of the sport. But you just have to, focus on each day, focus on each week, and try to get better each meet, and prepare myself to be the best in Doha. And then, after the World Championships, I'll start to focus on the Olympics. But, for right now, the World Championships is my main focus.
应该参加了好几届了，中间有断过。The Diamond League Shanghai has been going on for 10 years, and I feel proud and happy that a Chinese city can host this world-class track and field event. I feel proud of my country. I feel proud of Shanghai. And my first appearance in the Diamond League Shanghai dated back to 2011. I missed a few events in the past 10 years, but every time I came here, I did better than the last time. So I hope that this year I can achieve my personal best. But I set a target for me, the lowest target. I hope that I can achieve 10 seconds 10.05. This will win me the ticket to the Tokyo Olympics. So talking about the relay, the Chinese relay team, we have some new members, And you can see in Japan, we achieved 38.16 seconds. Although we missed the podium, but it showed that the Chinese relay team, 4x100 meter relay team, has huge potential because we have applied a new kind of a strategy or tactics. We have the youngest player running the force so that they could gain more experience. For athletes like me, I have limited potential to increase, but for young athletes, they do have the potential to increase. So we're going to check out which young players from China is going to will stand out among their peers, so that we can form a team to compete in Tokyo. So judging from the performance in Japan, 38.16 seconds, I think this performance will probably win us a ticket to the final in Tokyo. So we start from there to be in the final in the Tokyo, and then we hope to achieve better. And for me, I will focus both on my 100 meter and also the 4x100 meter relay. I won't have any particular focus. I will focus both equally. So for Wang Yu, this is his fourth time to be a part of the Diamond League Shanghai League. The first time he competed, he finished the fourth. The second time he finished the third. Last time he finished the second. So you know what's going to happen this year. For Yongli, this is her sixth time to compete at the Diamond League Shanghai. Her first appearance was back in 2012. He hoped that she could achieve her personal best in her career at the event here in Shanghai. And also, she wished another 10 years for the Diamond League here in Shanghai, maybe even more. Thank you. 谢谢。来，李江。So Li Jiao has been in this event for 6 times, and she lost count. Probably, she remembers she won 5 times. Yeah, maybe even 6 times. I don't know. She lost count. So this is a great event, the Shanghai Diamond League, in terms of the scale and the quality and the service, everything. It's perfect. It's world class. So she hoped that she could stay her form for another 20 years and come back in 20 years' time. She believes that the event will go on and on for another 20 years, and she will compete in 20 years' time. Thank you.
Yes, a question for Mr. Abdelrahman Samba. We are, of course, looking forward to an exciting 400-meter hurdles tomorrow, with you competing against this young talent from the United States, Rai Benjamin. What is your strategy for tomorrow's race, and do you think that you will need to run faster than 47.5 to win it tomorrow?
好，这个问题是问到男子400米栏亚洲纪录的保持者桑巴的。明天你要参加这个400米栏的这个成绩比赛，那你有一个对手呢，他是一个来自美国的一个非常年轻的对手 Ryan Benjamin。你明天对他这个比赛有一些什么样的战略？你能不能有信心跑出47秒5的这个成绩？这样的话，你就能够基本上可以拿到冠军。
I'm so excited to compete tomorrow. Already I started the season with the 47.5, and I hope to running tomorrow fast. That's the diplomatic answer. Yes. I'm not
So you are aware that Yelena is here. She holds the world record and she holds the meet record.
She does? I'm just kidding.
And so tell us, we could tell that last year your form was up and down sometimes. You're not really stable, and so what is your expectation for the performance this time? And will you feel a little bit nervous when you notice that Yelena is going to watch? She's going to watch you, of course. She's going to be there tomorrow.
No, I mean, back in 2016, Yelena made some comments that I think lost her a lot of fans in the pole vault. So I don't think it matters whether she's here or not. I think there's many girls coming in and looking at the meet record like we look at any other meet record. We're excited to start competing. Some of us have started competing already. Last year, I did have an injury at the beginning of the year, but I was able to find my form going into the European Championships and the Diamond League final. I would hope to not have to go through this again this year and just have a more consistent year from the beginning. And maybe we'll start with the meet record here. Yeah, I had about... Oh, sorry.
Please.
I cannot translate it. But after Glasgow, we went back to Greece, and I had about 10 days set up with PR marathon, like you called it, Olaf. It was just from one thing to another. I think this comes with the sport, and I quite enjoyed it because some of it I think it's very helpful to the community and to students, and I enjoy some more than others, definitely. But after those 10 days, we went back to Ohio. Back to our base. We train at Akron University right now, and we changed a little bit. We tried some different things indoors. Unfortunately, I got sick 4 of the 6 weeks of the season, so it was a little bit hard to tell whether it was the change in training that affected me or being sick for most of the season. But we changed back some things, but not all. But we've seen a very big improvement in the training. I mean, I went into the indoor season feeling pretty good, and then after the first meet, I was just sick. I would say I'm feeling much better than I did before I started my indoor season, and I started with a 74. So the training has gone very well, and I've been healthy this year, thankfully, which was part of why we changed some things in the training. But hopefully now I'm healthy and stronger than indoors as well.
Yeah, you're right. I suffered some minor injuries on my waist, so I missed the Asian Championships. But it's not major. It's nothing major. I think I've fully recovered. And tomorrow, of course, I'm going to face off Christian. He is a very talented and very good athlete, just like me. So tomorrow, this is going to be a rivalry, and I hope that I could challenge him. Yeah. Not in a harmful way, but friendly way. 好，最后一个问题 ，last question, please.
I mean, the whole group of athletes that's going to be on the line are really good athletes, a lot of young talent. And so I'm not necessarily just focusing on Sue or, just focusing on Noah or anybody. I'm kind of just focusing on me and my race plan and my lane. This is my season opener, so it's always interesting to see like what you'll open up with. But the main thing is to try to go out there and compete and win. And so that's the goal. So I'm not necessarily just going up against Sue, but we definitely have some similarities. He's really good at the 60. He's a shorter sprinter, so we both get out of the blocks really well and get up to top speed really fast. And we both have the kind of like the same weaknesses. Trying to finish out races. So I think it'll be an interesting race tomorrow. I'm excited about it. And we'll see what happens.